Hey y'all, I'm back with a review of Mary Mary. This is Mary Mary season 3 episode 10. Um, it wasn't like a whole lot going on. One of the things, the first thing they opened up with was the father's passing. Which, like I said, if you actually, are a fan and of them, you already knew that their father had passed last year. Which I said that in like my first or second video. So they showed that. They showed the celebration of life, which, I get, this wasn't his actual funeral. They had already had his funeral. This was like something else, which personally I like that, because I know in my family, like when certain people have passed, we do more of like, you celebrate the person's life. You don't, you don't mourn the person. You celebrate their life. Saying this person lived a good life, this person lived a God-filled life, so you celebrate their life, and you don't necessarily mourn their death. So I like that. Now, y'all, I keep saying it, and I'm not gonna say like some people on Twitter are saying. Some people on Twitter are saying like that Warren is the Ike Turner of gospel music. I'm not gonna go that far, but I'm just not here for Warren. I'm really not, like, for real. And okay, my husband is probably maybe 1 or 2 shades darker than me. So my husband is a like a medium dark brown gentleman, so I'm not saying this because Warren is dark skinned, but Warren is just not attracted to me. And then his attitude of late really don't help. I mean, it's bad enough when you're not attractive, but you have a very unattractive attitude. And for me, that's just how Warren is. Like, and I know I'm not the only person, because a lot of people on Twitter was talking about his, like, why does he keep having these shades on? Even it's nighttime and he still got these shades on. It's just like the image that he's trying to put off now. Like, he didn't put this image off in the past. Like, in past seasons, you weren't so buck, on Mitch. Which I know Mitch gone, but I'm just saying, like, he has been very confrontational this whole season. And I know I'm not the only person that noticed it. So, that's just my little rant on Warren. I'm just not here for Warren and his mess. I'm not. And then, just like I said, I have said on another video, it's almost like, and even Erica said it tonight, it's like you want to use Mary Mary when it's for your convenience, Warren. Because, her new manager says, oh yeah, well, I got us a gig in Australia. Which, to me, when he said that, I'm like, well, how you going to say you got her a gig when they don't want her? They want Mary Mary. Because he's like, oh yeah, well, I got a show, an international show, but there's a catch. They want Mary Mary. And he's like, oh well, you need to find out from her and blase whoop whoop. But in one breath you're saying that, but in another breath you pretty much saying you don't want her to have nothing to do with Mary Mary. And on the next episode we do see that on the next episode, we see that Warren and the new manager are talking, and they're pretty much saying, both of them pretty much saying they want her just to separate from Mary Mary altogether. But yeah, come on, I don't think that's a good idea. Now, let's see. Teddy said something tonight, which I always got to say something about Teddy. Teddy said something tonight. He said, when they was at the table, when they was talking about her going to Australia, and he was like, well, that's good. That's, that's international. That's a big show. I think he should do it. And she was like, well, we try to work on us. So if I go to Australia, Teddy, where that's going to leave you? And he was pretty much like, well, I'm just going to be reading my Bible, studying my word, and being with my kids. And she said something, and then he said, but I'm with you now. Because she was like, you're not going to do anything bad or wrong or blase woo woo. And he said, but I'm with you now. And I said, wait a minute, what does that mean? You've been with her. You've been married to this woman for over 10 years, so what do you mean, but I'm with you now? I was just like, really, Teddy? Y'all, I just don't know. I don't know what it is about these men, like, seriously. Because even when Teddy and Warren was talking, I don't know, y'all. I'm just not here for either one of them. I'm sorry. I'm being very honest. I'm just not here for either one of them. We do see that Gugu is, Gugu, excuse me, has been on more, which she did say that she was pretty much, she wasn't around as much as she was styling more of her clients because she didn't really want to deal with Mitch. Which, over the seasons, we do see that her and Mitch did have, like, a bad relationship. So I am happy. Because like I told y'all in another video, Erica, I love you, I love your voice, but them outfits was not together. So I'm happy that Google's coming back because it looks more of like what they have been wearing. I know some people on Twitter was talking about Tina's hair, saying they don't like the whole bun thing. I like that look on her when she has her hair like super slick. I like that. I like her with braids. I just like Tina, period. I mean, I like Erica too, but I like Tina, period. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just, I'm reading too much into it, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know what it is, but it's just something about Warren that is just not sitting right with me, y'all. I don't know what it is, but like I said, it's one thing when you're somebody that's not necessarily the most attractive person. You ain't Boris Kudrow or nothing. You're not the most attractive person in the world. But then when your attitude, yeah, it's just something about it. But y'all, that's my review, really. I mean, I'm not gonna ramble for another 7 minutes. I mean, because it really wasn't a whole lot. I was touched when Erica listened to the voicemail from her dad. That he had left on her phone. I know that was hard for her. I know that had to be real hard. He just passed and everything. I don't know what's going on the next episode with Tina. I don't know if Tina and Teddy are doing some kind of exercise because you go through therapy. They have you do different kind of exercises. So I don't know if they doing some kind of exercise where they yelling and screaming at each other. I don't know, but we shall see. But y'all, that's it. That's my review. Sorry as usual if I look tired. I went to yoga today for the second time in my life. And it was good. It was hard because, I'm a thick girl. So some of them poses, I was like, come on now, somebody. But it was good. It was real good. Because yesterday, I went to 2 classes. So this one I'm just going to talk about for the next 2 minutes. So if the only reason you clicked on this for Mary, you can stop now. But because I do talk about my weight. I did go to 2 classes yesterday. Monday, because there was bad weather surrounding our area. It never actually got bad here, mind you, but because it was bad weather surrounding our area, they closed the gym. So I couldn't go to my Zumba class Monday, which I was mad. Tuesday, no. So I was kind of perturbed because it barely rained here. But anyways, so yesterday to kind of make up, I went to like a weightlifting type class for women. So it's not like, super weights or nothing. It's more for women, so it's not that bad. And then I did that, and then I went to Zumba afterwards. And needless to say, the weightlifting, yeah, that had me really sore. And then Zumba was 15 minutes later, so I was struggling. I was seriously struggling yesterday. Today was supposed to be a step class, but because today is the 1st, they changed the schedule every month. They changed the fitness classes schedule every month at my gym. So I'm thinking that they're still gonna finish out the rest of this week on last month on April schedule. No. So I got up tired, hurt, and sore. Didn't want to go, but I still got up today. I had to run errands and stuff, get some stuff for my husband. And then when I finally got home, I sat down for a little while and I said, you know what, it's about that time, let me get up. I'm sore from yesterday, but I'm still going to go to step class. I'm just going to have to modify it as best I can and take breaks and just work my way through it. So when I got up there, you know, you have to show your military ID because I do live on a military installation, and the gym is, you know, a family gym here on post. So I showed them my ID, and they give you like a little armband or whatever, you know, just so they can keep track of how many people are going to the classes, so they know if they need to schedule more classes or what. But so I went ahead and I was like, step. She was like, no, we changed. It's the first, so we changed. And I was like, okay, well, what's right now? Because I didn't want to just go home. And she was like, oh, we have yoga. Now I've done yoga one other time in my life, like 2 years ago. So I was like, you know what? Fine, I'll try yoga. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, some of the moves, like the downward dog, some of the moves, I was like, you know what, I'm not about to lie to myself. I ain't finna break some in here. So some of them I really had to modify them to where I was darn near not doing the move whatsoever, but I stuck with it. And I actually can say that when I came out, gosh, I felt so stretched. I was like, okay, I might have to add this into my little rotation once a week to do the yoga, because seriously, I really felt a difference. I mean, seriously, now some parts are sore, but it's the stuff that you really don't work out that much. Like my breast muscle, like the pectoral or whatever muscles, they're kind of sore, but other than that, it was pretty good. So yeah. So yeah, that was just my little explanation why I look so tired. So I do thank y'all for watching. Just heads up, I am going to do reviews of the most ratchet show on TV, which is Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, starting Monday. So I will be doing reviews on those if you like my reviews. I know Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is nothing like Mary, okay? But I'm just putting that out there. But y'all, I do thank y'all for watching.